Hello, welcome to this module which is stretching and flexibility. As you can see, I'm using the services of young Chris here, who's going to do some of the stretches while I talk about them. Okay, and with flexibility and stretching, it really depends. It's a very personal thing, but it's something that you should try to do each day. Now, some people are going to be really, really flexible naturally, and other people are going to be completely unflexible. It doesn't matter. It's not going to stop you doing your karate. It's just a really good thing to be able to do and practice, and it will help your karate as you get more and more flexible. What we're going to do today, we're going to do what we call a beginner stretch. So we're going to take it nice and easy, and we want you to join us at home while we're doing this stretch. And I'm just going to talk you through while Chris does some of the moves. So the first thing, what we normally do is we work from the head downwards. So find yourself a space, get yourself spread out in the lounge or wherever you are, okay? So feet apart, and we're going to start with the head, backwards and forwards. Nice and slowly, just holding that stretch for a few seconds. No sudden sharp movements, backwards and forwards. Good, and then he's going to go from there side to side. You can add more of this, you can pause it and add more and more moves as you, if you're enjoying that stretch and you want to do more of it. And then we're doing twisting side to side. Feeling the stretch on the side of the neck. As we go through the graded exams as well, what we'll do is we'll advance some of these techniques and make them a little bit different. Okay, what we're going to do with the neck, we can also then, once you've warmed up and a little bit more advanced, and if you feel that that was okay for you, then we can do them a little bit sharper. So neck backwards and forwards. And side to side. That's it, because the neck's all nicely warmed up now, and twisting. Good. Then the shoulders. What we're going to do first of all, if you're not flexible in your shoulders and your arms, you can do one arm at a time. So just one arm forwards. Give it a nice good swing. Feeling the range of motion on the shoulders and the arm, and then backwards. Changing to the other arm. And back. Okay, make sure you've got some room at home. Here, now we're going to do both arms at the same time, forwards. Nice and sharp. Throw them forwards. Go through. That's it. Really warming them shoulder blades up. And backwards. Good. And relax the arms. Okay, the next what we're looking at is the hips. So we're going to do hip circle. And when you do this, try to keep the head still, obviously the feet still, and it's just the hips that are moving. Remember, it's the hips is a major part in karate. So we're going to get flexibility in them. So we're doing both sides. Good, also then to help the hip, we're going to do side bend. So it goes to one side. So you notice it's twisted to the left, so the left foot step back slightly. Just twisting the body around, and the other side, steps to the right. This is what you notice in the hips, twisting the hips all the way around. And then feet parallel, as forward, and twisting both sides. Good. Then he's going to do a side bend, leaning over to the side. When you're doing this, watch the hand down the side, making sure the hand's flat, and then just slowly, as you increase it more, just slide the hand further down. And you get a nice stretch here. And the other side. Good, okay, so that's the upper part of the body done. What we're now going to do is we're going to move down and start onto the legs. So it's going to go into what a stance called kibadachi. So feet apart, and you're sitting down. Make sure, can you just turn around to face this way, Chris, so they can see. Very important that your back's straight. From here, that's it, so your back straight. Now pushing down, that's good. Okay, back to the front. This is a great stance to sit and watch TV in, because it puts a lot of strain on the legs, but it's really, really good for kicking, learning to kick high. Okay, just go from here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to then twist to the sides, go into a side bend, that's it, them in there. Good. So the back leg is now straight, and we're twisting, we're strengthening and stretching this back leg. And then we change, keep the feet where they are and just change to the other side. Notice the hips are side on. Then we're going to do the same the other side, but we're now going to turn the hips forward and making sure, again, the back straight. And the other side. Okay, good. Back into the kibudachi. And now Chris is going to go into a side, into the side, one leg straight, one leg down. Okay. This is not perhaps the easiest to do. So if you can't do this, stand up, copy Chris what he's doing now. Put feet together, toes out, and bend. Now put one leg out. There you go. That's easy to get down onto this side. What we're trying to do now is if he puts his hand against there, notice on this, his hand is straight, he's pushing the knee out here. This leg's got to be straight, and he's pushing the knee out, and he's feeling a stretch in the groin. Okay, and then from here, he's going to change to the other side. Now, if you notice, watch his feet when he changes, they don't move. Come to this again, change. His feet stay the same. If you can't do this, pull this foot in, pull that foot in, and put this leg out. There you go. And that's an easy way of doing it at this level. What you've got to be trying to do, and this is one of the most important stretching exercises of karate, it really does do the hips massive good, and the ankles and the knees. What you've got to be able to try and do is eventually put the hands on the knees and change to the other side, keeping your balance. And again, this is a very advanced form. Well done. Okay, stand up. Okay, just shake your legs off. Okay, so that's a very basic stretch, which for your first exam is all you need to do. But you've got to try and do this every day. If you really want to be flexible, you need to stretch every day. Sometimes twice a day, morning and evenings, is really, really good. Okay, hope you've enjoyed it. Practice. See you in the next module.